Welcome to Relufe Conversation Podcast. I am your host, Prince Ayo Akinsanya. On this podcast, we'll be documenting, talking to different people from all walks of life, having random conversations, and everything in between. Sit back, enjoy, and thank you for listening. Welcome back to Relufe Conversation Podcast. I'm your host, Prince Ayo Akinsanya. On today's episode, we are going to be discussing surviving Lagos or Lagos hustling in Lagos. I have my very good friend, my chairman, Mr. Ugo. So let me let you introduce yourself, chairman.
Yeah, my name is Ugo Chukwumonye. I'm from Delta State.
Yeah. You are not from Lagos. Yeah, you are not from Delta. You are from Lagos.
Of course, I was born.
This man does not have any iota of Delta in him. This guy now, where self, Meno?
No. I'm actually from Obawale. Fine, Obawale,
Now,
Lagos.
Initia.
I'm from Delta State. That's my origin.
Okay, I think.
I'm from Delta State. I was born in Delta State, but I lived most of my life in Lagos. So basically, I'm more of a Lagosian and Delta.
They talk. This Chamo here, this guy. We've known each other for.
Was it 2000? I think that was in 2000 now.
2000.
Yeah.
Shy.
Elias.
So we've known each other for like 23 years.
Yeah.
And since I've known you, now I must say, this guy here is one of my. It's not mine. Mine will be saying perhaps I have other alternative. Ugo has been my most loyal friend since we met in 2000. We met in what, SS1?
Yeah, SS1.
Even though I senior ammo. But this man, no. We've known since 2000 and I remember Elias Day.
Yeah, I remember.
I remember one particular episode. Remember that day I think we were writing WAEC and we went to some useless person suggested make we go drink was it Red Label or some Black Label, one fake thing we bought for what's that market behind our school?
Ilepo now.
Ilepo
market, yeah.
We now bought I think it's Black Label.
I don't remember.
But it was fake. Of course, we didn't know any better. I think we had contributed money. All four of us, I think, yeah, you know our crew there now. And me, I be the Alaya Bangba. And I poured a half. I just opened the drink. And by maybe 30 minutes later, I don't remember anything. And I suppose go buy market.
Yeah, mom's they saying.
Yeah, I be the wrong chemist.
I remember.
I suppose go buy. I think you followed me.
Yeah, of course.
So me and Ugo, we've gone way back, and today's topic is very befitting for him because this man has been hustling since I know him. Even back then, I remember the days of going to Yanopaja
yeah.
to go buy CDs.
Yeah.
When we get to Yanopaja, then we will devise a plan.
Yeah.
Ugo and I think maybe. Ooh.
You're not supposed to disclose this, guy.
Hey, no, don't. He's done.
That was way back,
about 20 years ago now, right? Ugo will cover the CD man.
We're petty thieves then. That will steal from,
Yeah, then we will walk out from Ilepo to Yanopaja. I think there was a time, there was fuel scarcity or was it strike? Everything was shut down. We had to walk.
Yeah, I think it was a fuel scarcity. Yeah.
And speaking of fuel scarcity, Baba, it just happened. How did you survive? I mean, I know you are a business owner, hustler in Lagos. Because when I say Lagos hustler, I'm talking about people that are known for multiple things.
Yeah.
You now,
yeah.
Can you? What do you do?
Number one, I'm into dogs. I breed dogs.
Okay.
I buy dogs. I sell dogs. I provide logistics for delivery of dogs. Number two, I'm a graphic designer. I design posters. I make, and then I also teach music, a bit of music. It's not like just by the side. I play the guitar, acoustic.
Okay.
I have a couple of students that I teach. So it's just all about surviving. I have different streams of income. I'm not depending on just one source of
Exactly.
income.
That's
Yeah.
why I say Lagos
So
hustler, because a Lagos hustler, to me, or surviving Lagos, you can't have one income.
no, you can't. You
One
just
income
can't.
can't do
You
it.
can't.
Whether you are a civil servant, even if you are a bank MD, there must be some sort of side gig.
Yeah. And the funny thing is, of all the stuff I've mentioned, is dog breeding that has brought me more money.
Dog breeding.
Yeah. I've made more money
Is it that lucrative?
Yeah, it actually is. If you have, if you have a lot of people, you are able to build a network of people. You can do business with, make friends with so many veterinary doctors. Because I'm not a vet.
But it's expensive though.
Well, it is not. It depends on what you're looking for. They have different quality. Dogs, they come in different qualities, breeds.
Okay.
It depends on what you want. And so far I've been able to build that relationship with veterinary doctors. So because usually when a client or when someone needs a pet, they will usually reach out to vets. And then the vets, because they're always busy, they do not have the time to scout for dogs. They can always reach out to us to supply or to provide them a particular breed that their client wants. So we try to build that relationship with veterinary doctors and see how we can do business together. And that's what it's about. So
yeah. So as a Lagos hustler, right? When I say Lagos hustler or surviving Lagos, what I mean by that is you don't have one job. You can be a bank manager. You see outside gig.
Side hustle, yeah.
So for you, the dog breeding part, the
graphic
designer, and so on the dog breeding, you said that one makes more money.
Yeah, sure, it does.
So how do you find your customers?
Like I said, I've made, I've been able to build a form of relationship with, series of various a number of veterinary doctors. Okay. You understand? So what I do is I go to them, I buy, pet food, dog food, and I tell them this is what I do. I can help, I can supply, depends on what you want, the particular breed you want, I can help you source for those breeds. Yeah. So we exchange contacts and all that. So what I do is part of I also buy food and then supply to my clients, but because most of them are always busy, so they don't have the time to go out and buy these items for their dogs. So I'm I provide logistics. I supply food. I supply dogs. I go to I have a car that I used to drive around and then supply people. Yes, so that's what I do.
So you, as my guy, I know you're one of the people I know. Right, but online, I see a lot of people are also in this. So being a lot of people, is it profitable? What's an average profit margin? A good transaction?
It depends.
If everything goes well.
It depends.
On what?
It depends on the kind of clients. You have...
Explain.
When I say clients, we have, of course. We have the ones with, if you help me find a dog of 50,000, I don't have so much.
Okay.
There are some that will tell you, I want a pedigree dog, because we have dogs. There are dogs and there are dogs. We have pedigree dogs. We have non-pedigree dogs. We have dogs that in Nigeria, anything goes. You can mix a Rottweiler with a Boer bull, but people are looking for something pure. They don't want something that has been diluted. So they want something pure, 100% pure. And when you're looking for 100% pure, you have to pay more. You understand? Myself, I do not. I do not. I'm not a fan of. I want mixed. I don't do mixed. I do pure. Because I believe that when you mix dogs, you're only trying to do it for your own selfish gain. It's not in the interest of the breed. Because when you mix dogs, it doesn't produce the best results.
For a learner like me,
Mm.
what does breeding means? What does mixing? Like you bring
Mixing.
female this, male
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
and
What I'm saying, mixing. When mixing, you have, for example, you have a German. We have different breeds of dog. We have German Shepherd. We have Caucasian Shepherd. We have Rottweiler. We have Boaboos. We have Bull Mastiff.
okay.
You have different breeds. But in Nigeria, what they do is they mix a German Shepherd with maybe a Caucasian, which
After.
it shouldn't be. You understand? They mix a Boaboo with a Rottweiler.
Oh, okay.
You know, or they mix a Kuke, our local dogs. That they call them a Kuke, our local dogs. They mix them with maybe a Caucasian or a German Shepherd, which shouldn't
okay.
be. At the end of the day, if the when I mean, but at the end of the day, if the bitch, that is the female dog, gives birth, I mean, you are not able to ascertain what the particular
special
breed, because
breed,
it's
okay.
difficult, and you will not know, because when they are puppies, they are always cute. Yeah, oh, it's very cute, babe. But as they
Just
grow,
like normal baby.
you know, as they grow, you now begin to like, this is not pure.
Oh, okay.
You get, so it is, you have to like you have to like create your own path. You know, try to like not do, because in Nigeria anything goes. Yeah, make I just make money, make I but it's not. It's that I know they move that way, like this guy will say. So I have to. I want to do what is right. You know, a Boabo for a Boabo, a Caucasian for a Caucasian.
Now, because regular people that mixes, I'm thinking, did they sell faster? Are people leaning towards mixed? Because I'm guessing mix is probably cheaper than you being pure.
The thing is, a lot of these people that buy pet lovers, they do not know the difference. Just a very few of them
So
know.
then, isn't that cutting into your own sales?
That's what I'm
Because
saying.
instead of you to sell one, and since they don't know what they are saying, those mixed one will be selling cheaper.
Yeah, cheaper, yes. But what I do is I try to like educate them. You know, sir, this is you can get this for like 30,000, 20,000, 50,000, 100,000, 200, 300,000, 500,000. Yes.
Millions.
You can, yeah, if you want to like import, like you want to import dogs, you can for as high as 1.2, 1.5.
Now, on your other, I mean, you are doing all this in Lagos.
Yes.
How is then Lagos? Because since I've known you, you barely go to village.
Yeah. I live
So how has Lagos been treating you? Especially, and I'm asking this because of the recent, I don't think it's happening anymore, this whole fuel scarcity.
Okay.
For as long as I know, since I don't date Peking, we've been having this.
Yeah.
But recent one kind of, I don't want to say it's different, but it's just, it's differently because there is hardship. How did you survive? You know, you be Lagos man, you be chairman for Lagos. How is that experience like for you?
Well,
and how did that perhaps, if any, affected your business?
Well, it didn't in any way. It didn't affect my business because during when there was first scarcity, what I do is I wake up very early in the morning, and then of course, you see, I try to like visit various fuel stations to buy fuel. But there was one that happened. I think one of those times that it was fuel scarcity. I left home very early to get fuel, and then I was there for close to, I think, 7 hours.
And you say that doesn't affect you?
What I'm trying to say is that was like one of, you know. So it's eventually I got the fuel, but I mean not at the particular filling station I went to. I had to like visit several filling stations before I got the filling station. I left in the morning, I came back in the evening.
Chai.
You know, so but at the end of the day, because when there was first scarcity, the price there was what's it called?
Everything.
You know, everything, but from their different filling stations, they have their own prices. Yes. So, but I had to like look for like NNPC, government-owned filling station to buy fuel, and of course, you expect that they will have a lot of queue, crowd, and everything because it was cheaper to buy from them, and so that was why I had to wait so long to buy fuel. But it didn't in any way affect because the price remains the same. The cost of
And I'm guessing you saying it didn't in any way affect. That really, as just saying something, you have internalized and adapted.
yes, we have gotten into the system.
Because there is no way you've taken 7 hours to go and fight for something.
Yes. We have gotten
If
into
you
the
had
system.
been home for 7 hours, you could have attended to your other.
So the thing is, you
business.
have to like plan ahead. During the days of first scarcity, you have to like, okay, you have like a delivery to make in like 2 days time, or in a day. You have to like plan ahead. You have to have enough fuel, so that there won't be any form of delay or obstacle when you are supposed to like deliver. So you have to like buy and preserve some fuel for yourself. So that's what I've been doing. That's what I did back then. So you just buy it for jerry can, keep and all that, so that when it's time for you to like go do all those jobs, you have enough fuel for your vehicle.
Now I have a question. So you've been living in Lagos forever. To me, as an outsider, to be fair, not much has changed. Personal opinion.
Okay.
Yeah, there are pockets of, the old Lekki Island 20 years ago wasn't this. But as far as overall, what would you say the current states of Lagos compared to when we were growing up? I'm talking about 23 years ago, let's be fair.
Yeah.
Like, what's your grading?
Well, a lot has.
As a local chairman myself,
yeah.
What's your grading?
A lot has changed about in Lagos State. Number one is the population, because I remember. The population is ever increasing. You have people coming into Lagos on daily basis, and the surprise, the funny thing is, most of these people don't have a place to stay. Under the bridge is enough for them to stay. But the population is so much that it's worrisome, because when I go out and I see a lot of people, I'm like, where did they come from? And Lagos is such a small state compared to other states in Nigeria. Lagos is so small, and then so the infrastructures that are here in Lagos State, my own what's it called, reasoning, I feel it's not enough to like
you can't support.
You understand? So I feel it's because as a result of because there's a lot of activity going on in Lagos State, business wise. A lot of people want to come into Lagos State and make some money for themselves. So it will keep increasing. You understand? And I feel like they are not doing enough. As Lagos State government as a whole is not doing enough, because they have to like step up their game. They generate a lot of revenue from from business owners.
At that point, is it a Lagos problem or a Nigerian problem? Because in Yoruba, láti ìgbà táláyé ti dáyé, Yoruba people will say nígbà ìwáṣẹ̀, since everybody know they come Lagos. And the reasons why people are migrating to Lagos has not changed.
Yeah, it hasn't changed. That's true.
We will be early 80s.
Yeah.
Alpha, people they come. But nothing has changed. Other states have not. They haven't stepped up.
That's true.
Now, the recent, 2 weeks ago, or a week ago, or whatnot, the whole Okada ban in 7 LCDA, whatnot. This is not the first.
Yeah.
So my point is it really a Lagos is not stepping up, or other states are not stepping up? Because ideally, me, I be Jebu man, I be Kenyan boy.
Yeah.
You know me, I like my Ogun State better.
Yeah.
But the problem with Ogun State is like a country home. You can chill, you can go home and enjoy. You know me, that's where I go. But sometimes after 3 days, I want little shaking movements.
Yeah.
And I run back here. But luckily, my only drive is 30 minutes. I'm here.
Yeah.
So my point is, what if other states then have the same, if not 50%, some kind of commercial activities?
Yeah, I get your point.
Because this is not politics. So. Like I said, I'm a Ogun State man. I don't care for Lagos, but other states are not doing anything. So if we say Lagos is not doing a lot, could it be Lagos is doing a lot, but the lot they are doing, other states are having more problems every day?
Well, you are not far from the truth. That's the truth. I think you have a point there, yeah, because I feel if other states are, providing all this essential and
Yeah.
making like an environment where people can do business and
Yeah.
Lagos won't be this overpopulated and overburdened, because I feel like there's so much for the Lagos state government to handle.
It's
It's a
too
lot. It's a
much.
lot.
Like
It's
I
a
was
lot.
last week, I was in Akure and I was stunned. Yesterday, I was in Oyo. I was in Ibadan.
Okay.
Yes, Ibadan is the capital.
Yeah.
And I'm like, but this is not a bad place to live. All we need is job.
Yeah. Job.
And I know a lot of people. I have friends. I went to go see a friend, and I have friends that live in Ibadan, and they are doing well. But what we need is employment.
Yeah.
Because if you could pay 200,000 naira in a year, I mean, the accommodation for 200 naira, and you'll be, I say 200 naira, 2,000,
Yeah.
and you'll be okay.
Yeah.
I don't think people will knowingly be rushing to Lagos.
Lagos.
So, and I'm not defending Lagos, I can care less, honestly, but I'm just saying, it's more for me that other states are not really hustling. Other states are not providing enough.
Yes.
So therefore, everybody is just rushing here, and when you are here, we are just managing the little chinkini. Then, of course, our political space doesn't really help because all our governments are copycats. They're no different. Okay. So what's the latest now? Election, they come. What do they do? Where will they go?
Well, we just dey watch them. We dey watch them. I mean, APC already have a flag bearer for
If it's a primary,
PDP. Sorry,
Yeah, PDP,
Atiku emerged as the flag bearer. So I guess that was why APC they kind of delayed their own to see who would emerge and the flag bearer for PDP. Now it's an issue. It's a problem in the camp of APC because they do not know who to field. Atiku is a very strong guy. The guy is strong. So I'm thinking who APC go now? Who APC want produce as their flag bearer?
Jagaban, Professor Shibayo.
Bro, I think for me, I feel Buhari, Jagaban, they know to the jail like that. That what me they feel. I mean they suspect too. Well, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean from what we are reading. From what we are reading though, yeah.
So the whole thing is it's dicey. I mean the situation they kind of worrisome.
I want to ask a question. And I don't want to say in an ideal world because we are not. The ideal world doesn't exist.
No.
Currently, as we are, if you have a choice, who would you vote for?
If I have a choice.
Yeah, Peter Obi deal. My mother show.
You didn't have to mention Peter Obi. That was my choice.
That's your choice. Really?
Yeah. Not because I'm Igbo, but because I've watched him, I've seen him, I've watched him on, several different platforms. He has talked about his plans for Nigeria, and I feel like he has a lot to offer to Nigerians.
No, I agree with you. But don't you think? And no, honestly, we have Peter Obi, we have Professor Magalu, we have your namesake, Chukwuka Monye from ADC. I think he and Magalu are in the same party. We have, of course, Showore from ADC, ACD or whatever. Sorry, Egmon, I've forgotten your party. But Showore, we have him. So my point is, they are, to me, Labour Party and all those parties, they are third force or whatever you call them. Realistically, as we are today, how far?
It's between APC and PDP. We just have two political. I'm sorry to say, but we have two political parties in Nigeria. Other parties, well, I don't know, but APC and PDP, those are the two
That is
the two
true.
forces. And the other ones, well, I don't know.
So now this is really good.
Unfortunately, that is what it is. And Nigerian politics, it's all about the money. You have to. I mean, you saw what happened. You saw what went down during the APC and PDP primary. Dollar with the scars, bro. Dollar with the scars. You can't see
I saw a video
plenty.
yesterday. Then they load
Guy,
box.
dollar is plenty. So what are we saying? It's all about the money. It's not, see, and that's the thing. We have refused to learn our lesson. It's not about the money. This money won't last you for a lifetime. We have to change that mentality.
So who is we? Who is changing mentality?
We
the
as
people
Nigerians.
or the politicians?
Politicians, of course, they are the people. I mean, we are.
Thank God you say that, because I was thinking you're gonna which politician? It's us.
It's us. Yes.
Okay,
So we have to if we want a better Nigeria, we cannot keep asking for. We cannot keep cutting corners, because that's what they are doing. They're cutting corners. You are bribing your way through. You're bribing your way to become an influential, because the presidency is not be child's play. You know what commander of the armed forces, it's not be child's play. You have all that power, and then you have to bribe your way through to become it. I feel really sorry. I feel bad that this is happening in this our time. Nigerians have refused to learn that for us to move forward, we have to put aside
Now,
religion.
There is a counter argument to what you said.
Okay.
And the counter argument is, yes, it's we the people, but still we need a leader that can enforce change. Because like you rightfully said, the position of commander-in-chief is a very powerful one. A commander-in-chief, a willing commander-in-chief, can enforce the change that we want. And all these things will go away with change.
Well, it's not as easy as you have said, because there's a lot of the what's it called now, the structure with Nigeria as a whole. We have different what's it called, subordinates. We have subordinates from the president, vice president. We have special advisors. We have everything trickles down to the local government chairman. So how do you check excess? Because it's difficult. You cannot say, because as a president now, you cannot be the one to okay, what's going on in Alimosho local government? Okay, you don't have the time, because there's a lot of you have to. So that is where the problem is. You cannot check everybody. You cannot what's it called? You cannot investigate and find out, because it's difficult, because we have a lot of people that are in this whole leadership of a team. So it all depends on we as how we just have to put an end to all of this corruption, the nepotism, the tribalism, and just see how we can move the nation forward. Because to be honest with you, if you continue like this, nothing will happen, nothing will change. Change of government will not change anything. It won't change anything. We have to change our mentality. We have to see, the Igbos, the Hausas, the Yorubas. We have to come together, put aside religion, put aside ethnicity. Well, I don't see that happening anytime soon, because everybody, if you are a Northerner, you vote for a Northerner. If you are an Igbo person, you vote for an Igbo. That is the problem.
But that has been our foundation.
That's the thing.
So how can we then change that?
Bro, it's I'm not gonna lie you, it's difficult.
But we must do it.
We have to, but it is not, we are not ready for it yet, because a lot of political education has to, from the grassroots level, we have to try to, educate the people at the grassroots, try to make them, it's not be until election start, you can't begin the education. No, you have to, yes, but you have to try educate them. A bag of rice won't last you a lifetime. Yeah. It won't last you a lifetime. So why, at the end of the day, you go vote for person, they'll give you 5K. 5K won't last you a lifetime. People, when they give you 5K, they know why they are giving you 5K. They know what they have to they will gain at the end of the day. You are the one losing. You are selling your future. Their kids are abroad. the best schools, you know.
Levels,
you are here, you are hustling, you go farm, you manage 5K, you can't even afford a good, you are sick, you know, you can't even go to a very good hospital to have yourself checked. You go pharmacy, they will prescribe drug for you. Meanwhile, the people that we voted in their kids are abroad.
Normal.
That's what the issue is. That's what the problem is.
So on this note, one of the ways, personal opinion, one of the way I genuinely believe we can solve this problem. Now, this might take maybe 2 or 3 decades, is food.
Okay.
People must chop. People that are well fed will be better enlightened.
Okay.
One of the few advantages of going abroad.
Yeah.
One of the two, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Is you work, you get paid for what you work for. And based on what you get paid for, you can eat to your level. $10 can feed 3 people for conservatively for 2 days.
Wow.
How much is $10 now? What, 6,600 naira, right, per dollar?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can eat for me and you. Yeah. Oh, we be boys now. Waiting in the job. We go buy egg. We go fry. We go even cook small chicken. Maybe $3 or $4. You and I, we eat for one food day. We eat one food day. So I feel like if you can eat, then 5K is not going to be a problem because you are working. Look at these social media trolls and stuff we have now. Everybody just sub 500. You're online. Everybody get opinion.
True.
There's no education system has been. It's destroyed. Yeah. But if people that are well fed, meaning you will have job, you'll be busy. Even is it the people of the Bible, Abi? They say I do one kini kon.
Yeah.
Or to ba silele shunyalo in Yoruba.
Yeah.
And we not do anything. Satan go borrow. Abi, they are Christian Satan go borrow. Because Christian Satan no be issue. So I feel like if people really work, they will eat, and once you eat, you'll be fine. Yeah. So, I'm tired because this remember back in the days, I used to write articles.
Yeah.
Change! In 2013, we wanted to run. I don't know, man. I don't know. And it's another election time, and it's exciting. I mean, as politicians myself, you know, I love politics. I love the game, you know, but I'm just like, Buhari don't go 8 years. Alpha.
Nothing has changed.
And at this, we're going to go.
Bro, you don't deteriorate. You don't walk fast before.
And it's really sad because I'm actually not excited. Yes, we'll go through the cycle again. We'll vote and we'll repeat. And what's now scaring me now is we actually have options, but we're about to do exactly what we did for 8
years ago,
12, 16 years ago. Yeah. We are repeating exactly the same thing. Then what is the point of the old prayer or mosque? You know, prayer is mosque and church now. Why? Can we just cancel that department and just focus on our hustling? Anyway, where can people find you for people that are interested in your services, breathing, guitar lessons, graphic design and stuff?
I have a Twitter account.
Okay.
At Ugomonye.
Spell it.
Ugohmone. There's no space in between.
Okay.
Ugohmone at Ugomonye.
And people can find you there.
Yeah.
Chairman, it's been an honor. Like I said, Ugo is one of my trusted lieutenants. Is my country director.
That's so.
Now this one they move things for me, so I'm very grateful. Thank you so much for
thank you for having me. Thank you for having me,
guys. Thank you so much for listening. We've come to the end of today's episode. Once again, my name is Prince Ayo Akisanya from wherever you are listening to us, watching us from. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night.